is this thing the guys do that when they see you, you're like, you look good. Who is the guy?
Okay, exactly.
Everybody loves money.
Exactly.
Men love money, women love money. If you see a guy that is rich, you discover that he has a whole lot of male friends.
Yeah.
Why are those male friends coming to him? It's because he has money.
Yeah.
So likewise, girls, everybody literally likes money.
Because sometimes your fears get expressed because you're scared of this thing. But you bring your fears into manifestation because of that's your mentality.
Okay.
So we need to change that mentality of men cheat. My husband will not cheat on me. I know.
Hi, lovelies. You're welcome to another episode of the Bliss Hour, and today we'll be talking about girls. I captioned this segment as "Let's Talk Girls with the Bliss Hour," and I know you wouldn't want to miss this episode, especially the ladies out there. Sit tight, we'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. Today we have two gorgeous, beautiful-looking ladies, and they'll be doing this segment with me together. Let's hear them introduce themselves, please. Over to you, ladies.
Hi, my name is KHAALEE and I'm a content writer and visual assistant.
Hi, my name is Ruth, an entrepreneur, a cook, and actress.
Welcome to the Bliss Hour, ladies. So, like I said, we are going to be talking about girls, like we are talking about ourselves today. And as you all can see, you're seeing me right. I am a beautiful, gorgeous looking lady and a proud one, I must say. So, how do you feel when someone tells you, or maybe someone call you a beautiful girl, Miss Ruth?
Oh, thank you. The feeling is exceptional. Like
Okay.
it feels so good knowing that you're a beautiful girl. It's more like when you come out in the morning, you see beautiful flowers. It's just so nice to behold. So I feel so nice that I'm a
So you
girl.
feel very proud of
Exactly.
yourself that you're a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
How about you, Miss KHAALEE?
I'm actually proud to be a girl too. It feels good to come when it comes from others, like as a compliment. Look at you, fine girl. But then I feel more good when I know within myself that when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, geez, you're fine.
Ooh. Okay, so let's talk about what we cherish more, like our childhood memory that we cherish more as girls. Let's talk about that.
I think my favorite childhood memory is music.
Okay.
I grew up with a lot of music as a child. My dad was always playing old school jams. I didn't really know much of them. My dad could like we could play an old school, so my dad would tell you who sang the song and the year and all of those stuff. So I grew up with a lot of music in my childhood. I still listen to some of those songs. Now people are like, your old school. I'm like, yes, I know, thank you. So I grew up with a lot of music, and that's like one of my favorite childhood memories. Growing up with a lot of songs, the morning song. My dad is always my mom is playing songs in the morning. My dad is playing songs in the afternoon. Someone is playing song in the night. So there's always a lot of music in my house.
That's to say you have music in you. How about you, Miss Ruth?
Yeah, my childhood memory I cherish most is the fact that I could, this period when you do the mommy and daddy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, those moments I feel I'm in charge. I'm acting like the mother and
Yeah.
acting like I have my own kids, and you get my kids then gets punished for not obeying me.
Okay.
Those memories, like I get to cook and I be like, everybody come and eat. Those stuff, it just gives me so much joy and also makes me know that a day will come and I will be this a real mother of myself.
Okay.
So it's a nice thing.
I can also relate to that. At least while growing up, I also had to play the part of a mother.
Exactly.
You have to back your baby. I think they call it teddy. Your teddy at the back and all that. That's nice. So what do you cherish, like as a girl? What do you cherish more? That yes, apart from the fact that we are proud of ourselves, like girls, as we say, what do you cherish more about the fact that we are girls?
Okay. What I cherish most is the fact that I can actually multitask.
Okay.
Yeah, as a woman is just glorious that you can be thinking of different things, you can be doing different things. You can have your family at heart, have yourself, have your husband, whatsoever. And also the fact that I a day will come when I'll have to have my own kids, bringing someone new to this world. So it's just so exceptional. So that's what I cherish most
So
about
are you
being a
trying to say
girl.
that the men they don't also multitask?
No, they do, but the woman's own we don't just complain. It's like a
Yes,
duty.
yes.
Yeah, it's like a duty. See that it's it as a duty that you have to do this. But
Okay.
a man can choose not to wash the plates or do the dishes in the house. Nothing happens. But as a girl, you just have to do it. and we'll do this, we'll pick up this task, with all our body, with all our minds in it.
I don't really have a particular thing that I cherish much about being a girl,
Okay.
but one of those is I think is the mood swings.
You cherish the mood swing.
Yes, I like the mood
That's
swings
very-
Are you
because
serious?
yeah, I know that's very weird. I like the mood swings. 1 minute you're this, 1 minute you're hot, the 1 minute you're cold, the other minute you're feeling down, and the next minute you're all excited and jumpy and hyper and all of those stuff. And another thing I like about being a girl is dressing up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of I'm not really into the whole fashion thing, but I just like taking my time, just deciding what to wear, picking out your wardrobe. You're going for an event and then you're taking hours. In fact, days before the event, you're wondering, what should I wear? You're pairing up things in
Exactly.
your head and all of this stuff. So, yeah, those are one of the things I
Yeah,
like
like you
about
have to
being.
take your time, look good. You don't
Yeah.
want you don't want them to see you finish. Actually, that's actually nice. So let's talk about our experience. Like, do you have any experience that have made you consider being a boy at a particular stage or a particular time?
Um, Growing up, I've always had I'm not really the extroverted type. I'm not
Okay.
really, yeah, the all round that show type. So I've always had problems with communicating with people.
Okay.
Mostly females. Females can be very intimidating when they want to be. Everybody want to show you that I'm bigger than you and all of those stuff. So
Yeah.
I've always been very reserved from a very young age. So I've always felt more good amongst guys, even till now. Most of my friends are the male
Guys.
folks, yeah. So I've always felt more relaxed among guys. When I'm among ladies, I'm like uncomfortable. Everybody wants to show you that their other is better than you.
But
All
for
of
me, I
this
think
stuff.
that's actually nice to help you to like build yourself more.
Yeah,
To
your
like,
confidence.
yes.
No, I actually do not like it at all. So
Okay.
the guys were more open, they were more relaxed to receive someone, and then
Okay.
guys don't really take anything to heart.
Yeah.
At first, yeah, it was so that was it. I was always among guys. I didn't really fit in with the girls. Especially the fact that there was most of the stuff that ladies do, like wearing gown,
Yeah.
putting on makeup. It was not really
It's
my
not your
thing.
thing.
I wanted to be among the guys, wear jeans. I want to
I
wear
can
boots.
see
I
from
want
your
to.
outfit.
I always want to be among the guys. I want to do guys stuff. I want to follow them and I don't really like playing game or watching football per se.
Okay.
I want to follow them in their gist. I want to know what's up among them. So I always see myself as part of the guys. I remember one
Okay.
time someone was like, "How many?" So these ladies and the guys were like, "No, no, 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 no! Don't count Kali. Kali is one of the guys." So at some point, I used to even call myself like, "I'm a guy, I'm a tomboy, and all of this stuff."
Okay.
But yeah, so those are the things that female folks are very intimidating. So I
Okay.
just I rode more with the guys.
So at that point, you considered being a
Yeah,
guy.
I was always wishing like I wish I was a guy. Like life would
That'd
be
be
more
easy.
and then the ladies were like I used to see them as too dramatic. So then I was just like Jesus Christ, why are you embarrassing
I understand.
me?
So how about you, Miss Ruth?
Oh yeah, for myself, I think one thing that scares me a lot about being a girl, and I just wish at times I should just be a guy, is this monthly flow, menstruation. Like it's terrible,
We all can relate.
especially when you some months when you eat a lot of sugar
Yeah.
and it gets so painful. Like it's so annoying. The mood swing that comes with it, all that. So it's something I just wish at times I'm a guy.
Okay.
And also this fear of I grew up, other I have three younger guys,
Okay.
younger brothers. So I at some point I grew up seeing my mom pregnant, giving birth and all that. So I always have this fear, say, one day will come, I will just get pregnant, my stomach will be so big
Give
and
birth to your own
I will then
child.
start giving birth. And I've asked a lot of questions about it and I heard this so painful. So all these things are just things that scares me a lot about being a girl.
Okay.
There are a lot of it, but I think I was just used to.
Well, I can also relate to the fact that you mentioned the monthly flow.
Yeah.
That's so terrible. Well, I don't think I have any experience that will make me consider being a guy actually. But the fact, I don't know, this might be weird to you people, but I like the fact when a guy approaches a girl, those feeling. I just be like,
Yeah.
I wish I
You
was
feel
a
fly.
guy now. I would just go because there are some girls, they are extremely beautiful. And
Yeah,
I'll be
that's
like,
true.
as a girl, it will be very hard to even go and approach those girls and be like, can you be my friend? But if you're a guy now, you can meet them, can I have your number, all those kind of stuff. So sometimes I just feel like maybe if I'm a guy, I would have gotten her number and all that stuff.
Oh.
But let's not go there. Okay, over to the next on our list is, are there expectations of a girl child? Are there so many expectations of a girl child? It can be year of getting married or the age of getting married. You must give birth to a male or all those stuff. All this Nigerian mentality. So, are there expectations like that?
Yeah, there are so many expectations of a girl child.
Okay.
You can start from when she is a child to being a teenager, even to get into the stage of getting married.
Okay.
You can see expectation like when the girl child is still very tender, you're always expected not to go out at night to play
Okay.
because you hear things like, ah, you're a girl, come inside, stuff like that. And if you have younger ones, you're always expected to like look after them and do all manner of things, help your mom in the kitchen and do all that. So there is a point when she gets older, maybe to being a teenager, her mode of dressing has to change.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to change. You start not you don't wear something that is very short. You don't expose your body that much because they will be like, you explain yourself to attract people outside there. And also when you finally get married, that's even when the real work starts. Because at times you might just decide with your spouse that you don't want to have children in the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
But then the society out there will be like, you don't marry, you need to get pikin.
Yeah.
Are you are you
Barren.
barren or stuff like that? And there are ages you get as a girl child and you're not yet married. You'll start asking you, this is how you never married.
Village people.
I don't get, especially in this African country. So you have so much things to do as a girl. You have so much. They look out for you in so much areas. So that's just it.
Okay.
I think one of the expectations, the most common expectation of being a girl, people expect you to be beautiful. People expect
Are
you
we
like
God?
you're a guy. You're a girl. You're expected to be fine. You don't want to know like you're a girl. You should be fine. People just expect you don't want you to look anything less than beautiful. Another expectation of being a girl, people expect you to be soft. You're supposed to be kind. You're supposed to be gentle. You're not supposed to be. You're not supposed to be ambitious. You're not supposed to be career driven. Yeah, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to be a housewife. You're supposed to be the one to take care of the kids. And people don't expect you to be very ambitious. Be like, you're a girl now. You should be thinking of is to maybe finish school and get married. What do you want to?
Like
what do you want to do with? Or you want to make money? What do you want to do with money? You all want to make money for you. There was I had this experience where I helped an elderly man carry something to his car. And when he was going, he was like, God bless you, my daughter. You marry a rich husband. And I just turned and looked at him. And he was like, won't you say amen? He was laughing. And I smiled. I was like, sir, why can't I be the one to have the money? Say I'll be rich. Not that I don't want to marry a rich husband, but I also want to be rich. And that's not bad for me to want to be rich. So people expect you to be passive, they expect you to be stoic. If you express too much emotion, be like, you're being dramatic. You're a girl, you're not supposed to be too dramatic because you're showing feelings. Maybe you're crying or you're angry over something. People expect you to be very calm. People be like, why are you I beg, she's too dramatic. Why is she even crying in public or something like that? So there's a lot of expectations on being a girl child.
That's really a lot. It's a lot of expectations, I swear. Okay, so let's talk on how people conclude on girls. Let's talk about that. Have you encountered anybody conclude about us being this, being that?
Yeah, the word has actually gone nuts, if I may say.
Yeah.
There are guys that just look at the girl because she's putting on something skippy and they will conclude that this one, a demo, acting like, okay, yeah, she's one of the hookup girls and all that. And also, most people just have this perception that girls are very weak. Yeah, they feel like I can do anything to her. She won't react. She's a weak. They are weaker vessels. Exactly. So I think that's a very, very wrong motive. Like I had this incident that was early last year that this guy I was having issues with him and he seized my phone and ran away with him. So he felt maybe I won't do anything because I'm a girl, but somehow I got him arrested and he pleaded for it. So he also paid for it. So people out there just feel that girls are very weak. We can't stand for ourselves. We can't fight for ourselves. So I think that's a very, very, very wrong perspective.
All right.
Okay, I think one of the ones I'm always experiencing, like always continually, and I have been speaking against it recently. Is this thing the guys do that when they see you, you're like, ah, you look good. Who is the guy?
Okay, exactly.
I'm like,
Can
and then
relate.
now I before I used to just smile and go my way, but now I ask them like, does it have to? Do I have to have a
Must
guy
it be a
before
guy?
I look good? Like
Exactly.
I have my
Can't
own
you just
money,
look good
guy.
on
Can I
your
just
own?
look
Yeah.
good on my father's money?
Exactly.
Well, does it have to have something to do with a guy before I
Okay.
look good? And there's this thing that people do. When it comes to me, my personal experience, the way I dress,
Okay.
most guys don't like the way I dress at all. Like I was going to get drugs one night for my mom, and I was putting on joggers. I was putting on joggers, and it'd be my dad's shit.
That would be really funny to
Yeah,
see.
it's really cute shit.
Wow.
Okay.
So I just heard two guys talking behind me. I pretend not to hear what they're saying. And they were like, the other one was like, I've never seen this girl on skirts in my life. And I was laughing, like, what? And then one of them actually had the mind to walk up to me and like, I should wear skirt, like I should wear more skirt. I'm a girl, you should be wearing skirt. Like if I was his wife or his girlfriend, that he would not let me dress too well. I'm
Okay.
like, okay, guy, how I dress
I'm
reflects
not your
my
girlfriend
personality. I'm not
after
your
all.
girlfriend. You have no business
Yeah.
telling me what to wear. Even when it comes to my hair color, I like to change my hair color a lot.
Okay.
Now I was going on pink, no, us blood rather, and a guy saw me and he was like, "How much do you do this stuff in your head? So you don't know you look like a prostitute.
Hmm.
Let me give you money. Like go back to that salon and tell
I
them to
change it.
change your hair
Oh,
back
can
to
you
pink."
imagine? He became speechless at the moment.
So it's a whole lot of funny and
Yeah.
stupid experiences back to back because
Yeah.
people just see you and conclude that this is what you are, this is what you do.
Yeah.
I before now I usually have a lot of my new friends over to my house. My parents are very nice and understanding people. They know
Okay.
that just these are my friends. Okay, so one of the days I was seeing a friend off and one of my neighbors saw me and he went to go and report to my dad. He was like, I've never seen your daughter with a
It's a
lady
girl.
like you ever come to the
Is
house.
that
Like,
a
why is she always
problem?
hanging around, guys? I'm like, what is your
Is
problem?
that even a problem? Why do you have
Like,
to go
what is
as
your
far as reporting?
exactly? So people do all sort of things for reasons I cannot even begin to comprehend. So
Okay.
that's just one of those things that
Hmm.
happen.
Still on this conclusion matter, there, a lot of people will be like, all girls build the, as far as you have a man,
Mm-hmm.
or it might be generally you don't have a man, maybe you have a sugar daddy, or you even have male friends. They'll be like, we build the guys a lot. What do people have to say about this? Because they forget that everybody needs the money. Even a guy can build his parents, he can also build his girlfriend as well. It depends. So, what do you have to say about this?
I think this is a very, very wrong perception.
Okay.
I'm always seeing people's status on Instagram, on Twitter. It's just don't think it's just everywhere. People just conclude that ladies are after a guy's money.
Money.
You cannot
Yeah.
if you turn a guy down, first they'll be like, is it because I don't have money? I'm like,
Yes,
what
that's what they
has your
say
money
first.
got to do with
That's
me
low
turning you
self-esteem.
down? Exactly. So these guys just conclude that ladies after their money. That's why I think this I'll not even blame them to an extent because ladies
Yes.
we are the one bringing this whole problem
Not
to
all ladies
ourselves. Not
do.
always, but
Yeah.
that we don't bring this problem to ourselves because you meet a guy and you're depending
The
on him
first
for
thing.
every single
Everything.
thing. That's why I always tell myself that I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to build
Yeah,
myself. I'm going to have
independent.
my own money.
Okay.
I'm going to have my own money. I don't want to be dependent on a guy. I think that's even the very reason I'm not
Emphasis
even in a
emphasis
relationship.
on the have your own money.
Exactly.
Emphasis on independence.
Yes,
I
Yeah.
don't want to depend on
on
any
anybody
guy for anything. Yeah, it's good to have a guy.
to
If he wants to
support.
provide for you, let him do it because he
He
wants to,
loves
not
you as
because
Yes.
well.
he has to or because you need him to.
Yes,
So that's I think it's a very wrong perception and ladies have themselves to blame for that.
yes, yes. So in generally, you say that if the guy wants to give you money, he has to love you to do this.
Like it
He
has to
doesn't
be
need to be
because he
compelled
wants
to.
to. Yeah, not because he was compelled to, or because I
Yes,
feel
Okay.
entitled to.
yes, that is my
Yeah, to get his
responsibility.
money because
How
I'm
about
his wife.
you, Ruth?
Okay. I would say that this whole thing is actually not true
Okay,
because everybody loves money.
exactly.
Men love money. Women love money. If you see a guy that is rich, you discover that he has a whole lot of male friends.
Yeah.
Why are those male friends coming to him? It's because he has money.
Yeah.
So likewise, girls, everybody literally likes money. So I would think that as a guy, before you ask a girl out, you should first of all know if that girl is your class.
Yeah.
Everything has to do with class. There are girls that they grew up in a rich home, their parents spend so much on them. You don't start asking them out and you expect them that okay, you want to assist them with something and you are giving them 10,000 or 5,000.
It's been like an insult.
Exactly, because they never grew up receiving such penny.
Yes.
So I would
You call
say,
that penny?
yeah,
That's a whole lot
to
of
them.
money.
No, I mean like to them.
Okay.
To them.
Okay.
Just like if you're dating the daughter of a prominent person and
Let's
you're
use
giving the person
Dangote's daughter.
okay, Dangote's daughter, you're giving her 5,000. What's she using
What's
it for?
5,000?
To clean her ass. So I would just say, I would just say, guys should go for their class.
Okay.
Go for your class. Build yourself. Like have your self confidence. Build yourself first as a guy.
Okay.
Look for your class and also build that your class your tests.
Okay.
Because everybody literally needs and loves money.
Yes, you need money.
So
to
don't
survive.
just conclude that girls love money, girls love money. It's just all about class.
Yeah.
Get your class, work on her, and you get what you want. So that's
Everybody
it.
needs money to actually survive in this
Exactly.
country. Before you do any, in fact, they say you need money to have money.
Exactly.
So
And if I may
everybody-
say, you know, girls are really expensive.
Exactly.
I don't know how to put it, but
We
girls
are
are really expensive. Going down to our monthly expenses, you have to get your pad. It's a compulsory thing.
Yeah.
You really have to get your pad. You have to change your undies. There are a whole lot of things you have to do as a girl.
Yeah.
So you should just you need this money. So I think it's high time for guys to acknowledge the fact that everybody's loves money, not just the girls.
Okay.
So you should first of all work on yourself and get your own class of
I can also
a girl that you
support.
can sustain or you can maintain, if I may say.
According to people, good food na money killer.
Thank you.
So let's go back to girls' code. We as girls, we know we have our code. We can't do this to our friend and all that. So, as a girl, will you like your friend to date your ex? Let's go back to the relationship aspect now. Would you like your friend? Okay, if we are friends. Will you like me to go to your ex? Maybe your ex is asking me out after breaking up with you, or maybe after you both break up. Will you like me to date the ex? How will you feel if I'm even dating your ex?
Okay, that's a very, very sensitive question,
Okay.
if I may say. I will start by saying it depends on what ground we actually broke up.
Okay.
If maybe I saw someone better or I saw someone that was ready to get married to me and I then broke up with him, it's fine. You can date him if he's a nice person.
Okay.
But the aspects that you go behind my back to, spoil our relationship, then you then go back to dating behind my back. I think that's a no-no for me.
Okay.
But if it happens that okay, I broke up with him maybe because there are things he was doing I didn't like, yeah, you can't. But I think all these things just are all about dialogue. If you should discuss with me as a friend, and you tell me, okay, your ex is asking me out.
Yes.
I'll be like, okay, you like him, no problem. I'll give you a go ahead.
What if he's a bad person? You try to advise him.
If he's a bad person, I won't like pressurize you. Don't go. But I'll just tell you, this is what he does. These are the things he does. If you can actually work with it, fine, then you go ahead.
Okay.
But I don't see any problem per se, like you, my friend dating my ex.
There's no problem.
There's no problem with it now.
Will you have a problem with it?
Honestly, I'll be a little uncomfortable.
Don't you feel jealous?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
Necessarily. I think if someone is examining you, you've moved on, right?
Yeah.
And you've taken time to heal from that relationship. Like you said, the basis of the breakup or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you guys break up? Did you just go your separate ways because you're no longer compatible or something?
Okay.
So if that's the reason for it, then it's fine.
Well, contrary to what you both said, for me, I wouldn't like that. Although there are bases to some things,
Yeah.
but if it's somebody that I cherish a lot when we were like dating and all that, and then we break up and we are still talking, stuff like that, and then a very close friend, and it also depends on the friend. If it's a distant friend, I don't have like a problem with that. But if it's someone that is close, that I take as
Like
my
a best
sister, a
friend.
best friend,
Oh.
you're going to date my ex, and I'll be seeing two of you daily. I will come to your wedding, my friend and my ex. No, although let's be realistic here, although you've moved on, but there will be this inner. I have some friends that talk about it, like their friends dating their ex. They always say they have this inner anger, jealousy in them. It might be that maybe the boy was not taking care of you when you were dating, then he's not taking care of your
Oh,
friend more. Some guys can do that thing. Take
yeah,
care of your
yeah,
friend, let it pain you, let it pepper you, bring out this
that's
anger
true.
in you. So for me, I will not really like that stuff that my friend, a close friend of mine, is dating an ex of mine. Oh no. So what if it's your brother? 'Cause I know there are some brothers, let's use brothers,
Mm.
because girls, I don't think they have any problem with that, although some have it. But brothers, girls' own is that maybe you will come to the family and try to take charge and all that. But there are some brothers that wouldn't like any girl, any boy to date his sister, especially my brother. My brother can be that kind of protective, overprotective, that he doesn't want his friend. We can just play and all that, but he wouldn't want them to come close to
To you,
us.
yeah.
All those
I
kind of
think it's
stuff.
because they know the kind of friends they
They
have.
have,
Guys
exactly.
But
have
there are
this
some that
thing
are
where
good,
the
but
thing
they
is,
don't just
if you
want.
ask a guy, introduce me to that your friend, and they'll be like, no, I beg you, that my friend, I beg, that one no follow. But yeah, his friend, like
Yes.
guys are friends.
So why are you friends
But
if
if
he's
you
not a
ask a
good
lady,
person?
introduce me your friend, she'll say, oh, that my friend, no
She's
problem.
beautiful, she's all
Mm.
But
that.
guys are, I don't know why I don't know how
I
they
think it's their
roll.
nature.
I
Because
don't
they
know
do a
how
lot
they
of bad
roll.
things, that
Yes,
is.
I think
They
it's
know
their nature.
themselves,
They
so
Yeah.
they
are
don't want,
overly
yeah, they don't
protective,
want that for you.
especially brothers. It's brothers.
Yeah, just
If you
like
have
you
an
said.
elder brother, even if there's a way you will even play with the friend, they'll be looking at you from a distance.
Yes.
You wouldn't want them to come close to you
Yeah.
and all that. So is it a problem?
Just like you said, their brothers are very protective.
Yeah.
Yes. They know the kind of friends they have. They are very conscious. They know the bad things their friends do. So they wouldn't want their sisters to get hurt.
Okay.
So that's just the angle they're coming from.
Okay.
But if we should throw the question back to being a girl, I wouldn't have any issue with my brother dating my friend, my female
Really?
friend.
It's
Although it
actually be a
depends.
good thing
Yeah,
to some extent. Like your
exactly.
friend is coming into your family.
It depends on the kind of friend, because there are
Okay.
some friends that are not really close to me. I know they are not really good. I wouldn't want them to be my family. I wouldn't like. I would just tell my brother things and I'd be like, "Don't go for her. I don't like her." But if the girl is actually a nice person, I would even persuade him to, because I would want the girl to come closer to me. The friendship will be stronger, and
Yeah.
she's like part of the family. There's this thing that when your sibling or your older ones get married to someone that is close to you, you don't think
Yeah,
it
you
twice
don't
to go to their
struggle.
house.
Yeah,
You
you
Yeah.
don't
don't.
think it twice to relate with the wife. It's still like this one family thing. It's not like you starting all over again to start, trying
Getting
to
to
know
know
somebody
her.
new.
Yeah,
And yeah, so I think it's just something. It's nice.
that's true.
It's
Okay.
cool.
So
Yeah,
it's okay for your
it's
friend
okay.
to maybe your
Depends
depends on the
on the
friend. How
friends.
about you?
I share the same opinion with her. I don't
Hmm.
have a problem. That's kind of nice. Your friend is dating your brother.
Okay. If she's a good
Yeah,
friend.
If she's a
that's why
good friend.
if she's not a good person, she cannot even be my friend. Let's be
Exactly.
honest.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go over to your spouse, your partner. Let's say you have a man. Would you want him to also be close to your friends? Like maybe you have a clique of friends, maybe you go to the university, you make friends, maybe 4 or 5 of them, and girls and their stuff now, just for your man to know your friends,
Mm.
you have to introduce him to your girlfriends and all that. So after the introduction, will you like for your man to have their number? Maybe once in a while check up on them, like being close to them. Will you like that?
That's weird. What's
Really?
my
Because
what's
some
my
people some
man
people do
doing?
it.
Why is he going too close to my friends? Yeah, you can have my best friend's number, because
Okay.
my best friend, like, I don't do best friend with someone I'm of same age grade with.
Okay.
Yeah, she's kind of older than me, because that's how I like keeping my friends. So you can have her number, because I know she won't even try something messy. But you see those ones that are of same age grade with you,
Yeah.
is a no. Yeah, I
Okay.
can take us out. I'll be like, okay, babe, let's take my friends out. That's cool. But why are you getting so close to them? And
Okay.
girls can be so, I don't know how to say it, but
If
then
they see that they are spending on you very well, they'll like to.
yeah, they want to like take your position.
Yeah.
And at times they will just start saying bad things about you, even when you don't do it. They'll
Okay.
start tarnishing your image, so they will look like the better person and take your part in that your man's life. So I wouldn't want. There should be a limit to everything.
Yeah.
You shouldn't get too
Exactly.
close. I wouldn't want. No.
Okay. Considering the things young girls go through, because I don't know if it's just me that is seeing this, the way girls are getting married this year or this period is somehow, and though thank God they are always going well, and some are not always good. Some are having failed marriages already.
Mm-hmm.
But then when we see what these ladies go through in the hands of men, maybe the husband is an abusive person, or maybe the boyfriend is an abusive person, then our mothers, not particular mothers, maybe mothers, what they go through in the hands of their husband, do you feel scared of getting married? Maybe if you get married to a man, you just conclude that he's going to beat you up or not take care of you and all that. Do you ever feel like getting married?
Mm, I've seen a whole lot because I didn't really grow up with my parents. I've lived
Okay.
with several family members and family friends, so I've seen a whole lot in this marriage setting.
Okay.
I would say I'm not scared, and I will never be scared. In short, I'm
So all this,
a pure advocate of marriage.
wow. So you're the
So
type that say marriage is a beautiful thing
exactly,
regardless.
I love marriage. I love
Okay.
marriage. So I'm not scared. I just feel like all this is just about understanding
Okay.
and proper dialogue. If you get used to having this proper conversation with your spouse, you will know that there is no much thing there in relationship or in marriages. And also during the courtship, you should study your man,
Okay.
know the red flags, understand them, and know when to flee. Not because a man has money and you feel like, okay, yeah, let me just stay because of the money. You will suffer. So you should know what you want, go for it, spend time with him during the courtship,
Okay.
and know when to flee. I think if you should do all these things, you literally not have issues when you get married. I don't think
Okay.
so.
So do you also fear of getting married when you see this stuff?
When I was younger, yes, I used to have fear of marriage. I have marriage phobia, really bad one. Reason me because I've seen a lot of things happen. Like I said, I'm not really the social type,
Okay.
but I am very, very observant, and
Okay.
I have seen people go through stuff. They not necessarily say it outside, but then I've seen what's going on in some homes, and I used to have really bad phobia for marriage. I didn't want to get married. I wanted to stay self-sufficient. I didn't want to, but with time, I love to read. I read a lot. The thing about me is that when I don't have a proper understanding of a subject, a particular thing, I like to read
Read about
about it. So I started reading lots of relationship and marriage books. Now, when some of my friends come to meet me for relationship advice, and I tell them, they'll be like, "Where did you learn this thing from?" I'm like, "Guy, if only you knew." When I started reading relationship and marriage books, so I started reading a whole lot on relationships and marriage and listen to Simmons and all of this stuff. So
Okay.
with time, I got to understand that I don't want my marriage to reflect my
Okay.
parents or anyone else's. And my own is I'm going to make it work for me.
Okay.
So I believe that those people that are marrying and saying shege in their marriage, they're marrying abusive husband. I believe that before you guys got married, you must have seen
Yes,
all of these signs.
sometimes.
This guy must have told you, "Oh, I will slap you,"
Yeah.
and you just took it as just
That's
joke.
already a
Because
sign.
one day he's going to slap you, and after slapping you, he's going to start beating
Mhm.
you and all of this stuff. So I believe that you should just take your time. There's no need to rush anywhere.
Okay.
Take your time. Spend time with this guy. Talk with this guy. Observe. And then I'm a spiritual person, very spiritual
Take it
person.
to
So I'm
God.
going to say, yeah, please
Pray about
ask
it.
God, is this really the guy I should marry? Because there's some things that you might not see during no matter how long you guys have been dating, there's some things that you will not see until you guys are living together, you're
That's,
married. That's when you
yeah,
start seeing
some
some
things.
sides to this person. So I would advise people to take their time. Don't
Pray
just
about it.
jump into relationship like that with someone because of superficial reasons and all of this, because you just want to bear
Yeah.
the married man title, or
And
because the guy
insist.
has money, or because people are saying you are getting too old and all that.
Take your
What is
time.
your own reason for wanting to be married? And when you found that reason that cannot be shaken, then you can go ahead and get into a relationship
Okay.
and know this guy. You guys should talk to God, get validation before you go ahead with the marriage. And then when you're in the marriage, you're going to still continue to have principles and rules that you guys are going to have. I believe when you guys share the same set of values, it makes things easier. Because
Okay.
if you believe that all men cheat, and the guy believes that all men
Always.
cheat, when people enter marriage, there's always going to be
You
problem
will
because the guy
definitely
is going to
cheat.
believe that this guy is going to cheat on me, and you will start acting towards, and it's going to not make it happen, because sometimes your fears get expressed because, well, you're scared of this thing, but you bring your fears into manifestation because of that's your mentality. So we need to change that mentality of men cheat. My husband will not cheat on me. I know.
As far as he loves you,
My husband is not
dearly.
going to cheat on me, please. I don't know what girls are saying on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram. My husband is not going to cheat on me. My husband is going to be a faithful guy, and I'm going to be faithful in my marriage. So
that's so lovely.
so no, I do not have fear of marriage. I don't have marriage phobia anymore, because I know what I want, and I'm making plans to make that happen.
Wow, your power. Well, I'm not really scared about marriages as well. Even if there are some situations or there are some scenes of all these failed marriages, you might even watch them online where they beat up their wives and all that. But after watching those things, seeing my own family, my own parents, I say, nah, lie. Marriage is a beautiful thing, because look at the years they stayed together, understood themselves and all that, and even in their old age, they are still doing well. So why can't I do the same thing?
Or even better.
According to your mentality too. If you know that your husband will not cheat on you, he won't, because that's the main reason for all this failed marriage, cheating. They feel that yes, the husband is cheating, maybe. And funny enough, the husband can be on a business trip, the wife can be on a business trip, and you just conclude she's cheating. So that's the thing. I don't really feel marriage. Marriage is beautiful. Oh, there's also a popular saying, or what ladies do, women supporting women, because definitely people are already supporting me in this show like this. People are supporting me, so yeah, women support women. But do we really do enough in the aspect of supporting women? Do we do enough? When I say enough, I mean enough in supporting ourselves.
I don't think women do enough in supporting each other. That's why. Okay, I'm not on the guy's side. Ladies, I'm with you, please. I'm not on the guy's side. But I believe guys support each other a whole lot more. They understand how to cover up for each other, know how to uphold each other. A guy can, another guy can have a difficulty, or maybe having some issues, and tell his fellow guy, and that guy's girlfriend may even be aware of what's going on. They have this their bro code, and they honor it. But ladies, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't like ourselves. Please, let's like ourselves. We do not like ourselves. We do not support each other enough. We're always beefing. We're always looking for ways to backstab each other and gossip about each other and say things behind each other as well. We do not support each other enough. Please, I will need to do more of that. I've been fortunate enough to have really good female friends. A few I have. So, and they are really supportive and all of this stuff. But I think women do not support each other enough, and we could do a whole lot more. And if we really support each other a whole lot more, then there are some issues that we're having that we're not going to have. Supporting each other emotionally, supporting each other psychologically, supporting each other financially, supporting each other business wise, career wise. There's a whole lot of support. And if we could just come together and have an understanding, just like the guys do, I feel the world would be a much more peaceful place, less dramatic.
Okay. So we don't support each other enough
No, we
don't.
Me too. I will stand with what she said. Women don't support each other enough. I have my own experiences of what girls have done to me. And it's terrible. But I won't start going into that. But then the few friends I have now, they're actually nice people.
Thank God for
they are supportive, and I'm also reciprocating to that. But I still know that women are not supportive, like some actually, although it still depends on the kind of friends you have. If like, even the way you select guys, the way you select your boyfriend, I think you should also select your girlfriends like that. You should select your friends. There are friends that are selfless, that can always stand out for you. They can always defend you. I have my best friend, she fights for me. Even my friend I have in school, she fights for me. So I also do same. So the friends I have, they're actually good people. They support me. But the ones that are distant to me, they're not good people. They don't support me. They're not supportive.
That's why those ones are your close friends. Your close friends will always support you as far as they have you at heart though. Okay, guys, we are gradually coming to the end of the show. But before we end, let's hear what the ladies have to tell us, especially to girls that are going through a lot. When I mean a lot, it can be from school, relationship, family, and all that. So, what would you like to say to them, Miss Ruth?
Okay, I will start with there is a process that gives birth to a product.
Okay.
So as a lady, you should understand the fact that you need to go through a process
Okay.
to be a woman. You need to go
Okay.
through a process to become that successful woman you so aim for. So I would advise that as a woman, you should have vision, know
Okay.
what you want, go for what you want, and that apart. Also, if you're a student, remain a student as a lady.
Okay.
If you're a student, remain a student. Because I see most girls that during school they start having children out of wedlock and all that. So I would really advise that once you're a student, remain a student. You're learning crafts, remain at that point.
Okay.
Keep improving
Till you're
yourself,
done.
read books, just do things to motivate, like to grow.
Oh,
Yeah, because as it stands now, no man wants to marry a liability.
yeah.
So keep yourself busy, get busy, let your man or whosoever, let your friends meet you being busy. Don't be idle, because you even being idle exposes you to a whole lot of danger out there.
Okay.
The time you start begging for money, they start asking for to lay
Oh,
with you first
yeah.
before they start giving you money. So I really advise girls out there to get busy. Look
Okay.
for something doing. Don't be that urgent 2K beggar every time, urgent 2K. They will insult
Okay.
you. I see all that a lot on Facebook. People like this girl, they beg me urgent 2K.
Yes, and
It's
they will
a,
even repost it.
they will repost it.
What a
It's a
shame.
very, very big shame. So
Yeah.
stop asking for urgent 2K. Instead of using urgent to ask for urgent 2K, there are other online things you can learn that can earn you money.
But you know,
So
with be for you to learn that, you need to have money to learn it.
no, there are things that you can actually
Without
learn without
money.
money. Yes,
Okay.
like the
Oh, you don't
the
need a capital to
yeah,
start.
like the business
Okay.
I'm doing right now. I cook. I just
Okay.
started telling people in school that I can cook, or if you know you
Okay.
can't cook. That was how I started, and now I
Okay.
have a whole lot of customers. So
That's
you should
nice.
just start from somewhere. Don't be idle. Do
Okay.
something. So be
Okay.
productive, work on yourself, and trust me, by the time you go through the process, the products, you'll be actually proud of it.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Okay, my own advice for ladies out there, girls like me, is for you to first know who you are, have your own self identity, because when you do not know who you are, people take you for granted. People can tell you what you're not, people can tell you what to do, and people can just mislead you because you do not know where you're going and who you are. You just follow anybody and any of the crowd. So try to don't try to fit in, stand out, be your own style setter, be your own pace setter, know exactly who you are, and that way it will be easier for you to navigate difficulties, because you know that this is who I am and this is where I am going. And
Okay.
for all of you who are going through a lot, I have gone through my own. Don't
Gone
mind
through a whole lot.
me. For those of you that are going through a lot, it's not the end of the world. You will definitely overcome it. Definitely, I can assure you that you will definitely overcome that, and there'll be better days ahead.
Okay, wow. Thank you so much, ladies, for honoring my invitation. It was really an interactive section with you guys, and I'm honored to welcome you and to also thank you again for coming today. Thank you
Thank
once
you
Thank
too
again.
for having
you.
Okay.
us.
And for our audience, you guys have heard it from your fellow ladies. If I didn't learn something today, I've learned that a process gives birth to a product, like you
Exactly.
said. And then she also said something like stand out. Don't try to feel among you. Guys, it is indeed a beautiful thing of being called a girl. As your host, I am a proud, beautiful girl, and that's on period. Before you end this video, pause, click on the subscribe button, and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section about how proud you are of being a girl. Bye, guys.